my name is Matthew and I'm a member of Civis Audacia. I'm here to tell you guys that Planned Parenthood lies to you, and here are 3 reasons why. Planned Parenthood tells us that 3% of what they do is abortion, that women need Planned Parenthood for health care and mammograms, and that ultrasounds have no effect on women's decision to have an abortion. All 3 of these things are myths. Let's start with the first one, the 3% myth. How exactly does Planned Parenthood get this misleading statistic? Well, they divide the total number of abortions by the total number of services. So why is this misleading? Well, let's say that 100 women walk into Planned Parenthood, and at the end of the day we're told that 25% of what Planned Parenthood did that day was abortion. Well, we might think, okay, 25%, therefore only 25 of the women got abortions. We'd be wrong. 100% of the women got abortion, along with a pregnancy test, an STI test, and a pap test. 100 of the women got abortions. But hey, it's still 25% of what they did that day, right? See how misleading the statistic is? It makes something as big as abortion, which accounts for roughly 80% of Planned Parenthood's non-government revenue, seem very small. Just look how different these charts look for abortion. Myth number 2. Women need Planned Parenthood for their health care and mammograms. Well, first of all, as admitted by former Planned Parenthood President Cecile Richards at a congressional hearing, Planned Parenthood does not provide mammograms and never has.
We do not have mammogram machines at our health centers, and we've never stated that we did.
As far as breast exam services, Planned Parenthood only provides 1.8% of the nation's breast exams, as well as 0.97% of the nation's pap tests. Do we really need them for women's health? No. In fact, there are roughly 13,500 federally qualified health centers compared to around 650 Planned Parenthood facilities. These federally qualified health centers, or FQHCs, outnumber Planned Parenthood's 20 to 1. Furthermore, in 2013, these centers saw 21 million clients as opposed to Planned Parenthood's 2 million clients. So, do we really need Planned Parenthood for women's health? Myth number 3. Ultrasounds have no effect on women's decision to have an abortion. Roughly 78% of pregnant women who see an ultrasound choose life. If ultrasounds can lead a woman to choose life, then why does Planned Parenthood argue that their studies prove otherwise, saying that only 1%, not 78%, of the women choose life after viewing an ultrasound? Let's see how they conducted these studies. In certain states, it is required that a woman see the ultrasound of her child before deciding on an abortion. What exactly qualifies as seeing an ultrasound, though? According to Live Action, a woman whose name is confidential walked out of an abortion facility, having just scheduled an abortion. As she was walking out, a pro-life sidewalk counselor approached her and noticed she was carrying an ultrasound image. When the pro-lifer looked at the image, she noticed it showed what looked like a round blob. Why? Because the ultrasound image was taken from the top, looking down. Thus, all that could be seen was the child's head, which looks like a circular blob to any average person. Had the ultrasound been taken properly and not at a deceptive angle, the beautiful 16-week-old child would be visible with arms, legs, fingers, and toes. Planned Parenthood purposely takes the image from this angle not just to deceive a woman into thinking her child is an actual blob of tissue, but also in order to see the size of the child's head, which is important before an abortion procedure. If this is how Planned Parenthood shows its ultrasound to its patients, then their studies which attempt to show no correlation between seeing an ultrasound and choosing life cannot be trusted as accurate. Finally, if ultrasounds truly have no effect on a woman's decision to have an abortion, then why does Planned Parenthood fight legislation which requires them to show ultrasounds to their patients? So Planned Parenthood, 3 myths, 3 lies. Women deserve better.